It is December 8th, 2021, and today I wanted to share with you a story about a bowl. I used to have 4 of these bowls, and then the other day I was washing it in the sink and it dropped just like this far, and I almost caught it, but it just smashed. And I was like, this doesn't make sense for a bowl to just smash like that. And so then I was washing this bowl and I noticed all these fine cracks. And I was like, oh, I guess it might have had micro cracks like this and I just never noticed it. And why I wanted to tell you the story of the bowl and share this with you is because I've worked as an emergency room nurse for 9 years. I worked in emergency rooms across Canada. I've given a lot of my life to observing the health of others and trying to serve people the best I can. And in that, something that happens when people come into the hospital having a heart attack or a health crisis, sometimes they turn to me and they ask, why today? And the truth is that a lot of our bodies have these underlying cracks. We have this underlying inflammation and we start to normalize it. For me, that was normalized in I had an inhaler for asthma. I used to have to take medication for my stomach, for my heart, for all kinds of things because my health was just a bit cracked. So you could have this inflammation building up in your body over time, and then it's just one day, it's a crisis. And I learned that the hard way with my health. By the time I was 21 years old, I was on 9 different pills a day. I'm pretty sure it was pills, yeah. I had to take pills 4 times a day for my heart. I had to take pills 4 times a day for my stomach. I had to take pill for a stomach ulcer. I had to take my inhalers. It was 9 pills a day. It was a lot. And that doesn't even touch on my mental health, which I asked for help for many years and never received it because I looked so happy and healthy on the outside that they're like, no, you're just physically sick. So I was denied mental health care. And then in 2014, a friend shared some research with me. And that research really inspired me to see that there's something we could do to change the direction of our health, the quality of our life. And that was the JuicePlus products. And I share these with other people because of the difference they made in my life. So I started taking these in the winter of 2014. And what I noticed right away was I was working 12-hour shifts up in the north where there's limited daylight. And all of a sudden, I had more energy than I was used to having. More energy than I felt since childhood, actually. And this meant a lot to me because for years I thought that I was lazy. For years I was fainting a lot and thought that I'm just sick and that's what my life's gonna be. But then all of a sudden I had energy and I was going to the gym. I used to be dependent on inhalers and I was able to exercise without my inhaler. And when I ran that first 5K on the treadmill and started being called the little 5K girl, it meant so much to me because I had failed a cardiac stress test when I was 20 years old. I was put on a treadmill, hooked up to heart monitors, and failed. So to be able to run without chest pain, without inhalers, meant a lot to me. That spring, I went to Nicaragua and I did a yoga teacher training, and I found that I could stand up in the heat and not pass out. I stopped needing to take my heart medication. I stopped needing my inhalers. I started to be able to go for a run for an hour and not have symptoms of my asthma. I summited the highest peak in all of Central America and thought, wow, my life is changing. I've stayed on this product for 7 years now because it truly did change my life. Things that you don't often talk about, my periods used to be brown sludge and irregular, and now they're healthy, bright red, and completely regular and in sync with the moon. And it just brings me so much joy to know that one day I hope to have children, and I feel by finding this product 7 years ago that changed my health, it's going to change the health of my future children, and I know that to be true. In 2017, I was the healthiest I'd ever been, and I was training to run in the St. Jude's Marathon, which is the JuicePlus company is a title sponsor. They are a title sponsor in the St. Jude's Marathon because they wanted to help raise money for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital where kids get treated for cancer for free. And in America, I think that's a pretty big deal. So I was training for that, and then I got in a car accident. I was rear-ended on the freeway. and I got post-concussion syndrome, and it sucked. All of that hard work I'd put into my health, I was struggling to just like fight through the days. And then the JuicePlus company had been researching for 5 years how to make a sustainable and effective omega, and they came up with this vegan omega blend. I started taking like 10 of these a day, and my brain started to heal. And I say that because I stopped having panic attacks. My brain wasn't getting as exhausted. I was able to return to work as an emergency room nurse. And I don't want to make any medical claims with these products. I think that's so important to protect the integrity of this brand. But I will always turn to the research. They have over 38 published studies that were double-blind, peer-reviewed human clinical trials. And it showed things like improves heart health, improves lung health, decreases inflammation, decreases oxidative stress, improves your teeth health, which was important to me, my gum health. It improves the health of your skin. It changes like the health of your DNA. It is really investing into a better future. So I'm not sure like if you ever think about the micro cracks in your bowl, but they're there. I used to have such high levels of inflammation in my gut that it would bleed, and I haven't bled in my gut for 7 years now. I was diagnosed with chronic conditions that I was told I would deal with for a lifetime. And I don't know what that's gonna look like in my future, but I am healthier year after year, and I am so grateful someone shared these products with me. And that's why today I had it on my heart to share them with you.